I'm joined here with Cindy Daffrin from the Pony Express Museum to talk about the upcoming event next week. Cindy, talk to us.
Well, you know, on Monday it's a President's Day, and several years ago a lady said, hey, let's quit doing this Christmas thing and let's do something on President's Day, only we want to make it an outreach day. So the community could come and, you know, families could come join something and find out about a little history right here in St. Joe at the Pony Express Museum.
How about that? So what can we expect out of this event?
Well, you know, one of the things we want to do is when you arrive, we want to give you a passport so you can figure out where the buildings we're at. The children are going to get a bandana. I'm going to give you a brown sack. And from that point, you can stick stuff in it. You're going to find out where Johnny Fry exactly left on April the 3rd, 1860. And then as you go through, we have a person that's going to stamp leather so you can really see how the old-timey stuff was. Check out the well. They found a well when they were doing the archaeological dig in 1993. Well, as you go around the rest of the museum, you're going to find our community room. And in that community room from 8:30 to 10:30, we're going to fix biscuits and gravy. Last year I had a young boy all the way from Nebraska, made his grandfather drive 3 hours. He said, I want to be the first one there. He said, well, son, we'll have to get up at 5:30. He said, I don't care, Grandpa, because he was the first man through the door. It was really cute because he was so excited because he said, I've never had biscuits and gravy. And I'm like, really? So it was a good time just to meet some of the people as they were coming through. And then we also have the quilters who come. Let the kids actually sew a little bit, learn how to press something. A lady has stories. Did you know the quilts were used in the underground part? So when people were supposed to be safe or not, they used the quilts. Come find out her story, okay? Yeah. Well, if you're like the woodworkers, they're probably going to make you a car, help you make one, so you take something home. One of the other fun things is we have an obstacle course. It's over on our 10th Street side at 1220, and you can go over there and you can travel 2,000 miles and figure out, hey, can I use my gun to take care of the dangers on the trail? Or maybe you should look in the forest and find your animals, okay? Yeah. If not, then go to the pony school. There'll be a school mom out there every half an hour, and you're going to take home a book. So the idea is to learn an adventure, discover something, but learn the history can be really fun. Yeah.
So you go on an adventure while learning about the adventure.
Exactly.
Sounds like a great time, and it's free for everybody?
Yep, it is. It's a free time, and this year from 11 to 2, Colby Dons is going to have his food truck outside. And Murphy's is going to serve right out of our community room from 11 to 1 for $7. You can get a pulled pork sandwich, chips and a pickle, and you can eat right there in the museum. But the kicker of the whole thing is at 1:30 we kick off Pony Express Day Camp. So it's kind of a big thing, so there's applications so people will learn. One of the other outreaches we do is about 120 to 130 children every year. Wow. Come and learn for 3 days a real history. Last year we did an activity where they learned old musical instruments. The kids got into it so much that I asked them to come to Patrons Party, and they actually performed in front of people, and it was the most fun because then they had other people come up. But it's really fun sometimes when you see the children, the eyeballs, like, wow, I'm really learning something. Yeah. And then sometimes I'll hear from a grandparent, oh, Cindy, it rained last night, and what did you do? Because the kids cleaned all the table off and put all the stuff, and we made these things, and we played with spoons to catch these. I said, well, that's how the Indians would have played when they were doing different things. And she said, oh my. And I have many families who the children, so an idea is bring your grandchildren and let them come. And we had a young boy last year who came with grandma, and he was a little bit late, and he was kind of like timid, you know, and they sit down, they go, come on, we're going to play Shut the Box. We need you to roll a number 12. Well, it's rolling the dice, and of course he comes around and didn't. Second time around, he rolls the 12, and everybody's all excited. We shut the box, we shut the box. And his grandma comes to pick him up, and he goes, well, what are you doing here? She said, well, it's time for you to go home. No, I'm with my friends. You just need to wait a little bit. So it's fun to me how children become friends with other kids they don't even know. So it tells me that learning can be a great experience, but meeting the family and letting them know there are museums all over the world, but especially here in St. Joe. If you want to learn about your real history, well, we're one of them. You can come right here.
It sounds like a great time. Thank you so much for coming in and joining us this morning. Make sure you head to it. It sounds like a great day for a family day.
It is. It's a great day. It'll even be good weather, so here we go.
Great weather, so there we go.
You betcha.
Thank you so much.